Well, they say you're not supposed to have favorites, but she's my favorite. I mean, we've always had a bond. When Tyjanique was a teenager, a guy I dated was having inappropriate conversations with Tyjanique and a teenager of the family. She ended up coming up and telling me that he touched her inappropriately. It made me devastated. Life stood still. It's never been the same ever since. Every day still is a struggle. The first thing I did was I dialed 911, CPS, got therapy, did everything a mom is supposed to do. But then later on, the case ended up getting dropped. The reason why I started to doubt Tyjanique was because she had told the police, the investigators, he touched her with his bare hands in front end and back end. Tyjanique told me a different story than she told the police, so it made me question her. Tyjanique was never a liar her whole entire life, so it really hurt me to the core. Tyjanique moved out partially because I don't believe her. It really hurt me because we were always close. We talked about everything, we shared everything, and then it's just like a piece of me is missing ever since she been gone.
It was this man that my mom was dating, and he was pretty close to the family and stuff, and I trusted this man. I confided in him. And one day, I told him something personal, because I felt like I couldn't tell my mom. I told him how, I lost my virginity and basically, he took advantage and he started to, feel on me and put his hands down here in my pants. Then he asked me, will me and him ever have a chance? But when he was putting his hands in my pants, he just kept trying. And I just kept pushing his hands away. And I told him, I love my mom too much, and my mom loves you too.
So this man had to be somebody that you trusted a lot, that you would tell him a secret of that magnitude, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as he heard this intimate detail of your life that you shared with him, he tried to exploit it.
Yeah.
And he sexually assaulted you. Okay. After that happened, what did you do?
I kept it to myself for a very long time.
Did you eventually tell your mother? Did you tell somebody else and then it got to your mother? How did that come about that your mother found out about this?
One day he was talking inappropriately to somebody younger in the family, and that person ended up telling my mom, and my mom basically confronted him about it, and she was very upset because you don't talk to people like that.
To children?
Yeah. And basically he was saying he didn't say that or whatever.
Did you then reveal to your mother what happened to you?
Yes.
And when you told your mother, how did she react?
She was upset. She was hurt. And she called the police and stuff.
And so did the police then come and talk to you?
I ended up getting interviewed by a DA, and my mom had got a call from the DA saying that basically I left out certain things, and I know I told him everything that happened to me that day. Basically, he said that I said he groped me, and that's not true. I never said that he groped me.
So then you're saying that the investigators told your mom that there was inconsistencies in your story?
Yes.
Did they drop the case?
Yeah.
So they didn't do anything?
No, they failed us.
You ready to talk to your mom?
Of course.
Let's bring out Shareafa.
Tyjanique, you know I love you. You know I love you, and I'm sorry that this happened to you. And I want you to get closure, but it just seemed like you never wanted me to be with nobody.
That's not true.
You never been happy with any guy that I've dealt with.
That's not true.
It just seemed like you were jealous.
I could never be jealous of anybody that you be with, because I want the best for you. Like, I want you to be happy.
When you look at your daughter, when you hear the pain coming from her,
Yes.
would she continue to live this lie if it was a lie?
I don't know.
What, you don't know your daughter?
Things happen. I don't know. She's always been honest.
There you go, though. Your own words. She's always been honest. This is your daughter. She's always been honest. Why wouldn't you believe her about such a traumatic incident?
It was just up until the point when the DA called me and he downplayed what she said. He said groped. Grope is, I would be thinking like grab a portion of your body, clothes on and so on. So nothing never was said about underneath her clothing.
As parents, don't we going to make a mistake on the side of, if I'm going to be wrong, at least I'm going to go down with my child. I'm going to go down believing in her. If she proves me wrong, so be it, I live with it. But if I'm going to be wrong on this, I'm not going to take the other side, because if you're wrong on that side, then you can cause damage that maybe some people don't get over.
Right, you're absolutely right.
After this incident happened with your daughter, were you intimate with this man anymore?
Yeah.
How? How could you do that?
I still have feelings for him. It's not that easy to shake somebody that you love like that.
Tyjanique took a lie detector test, and we asked her, on that day, did that man ask you if you and he would ever have a chance? She answered yes. On that day, did that man put his hand down your pants? She answered yes. On that day, did that man touch your bare, private area? She answered yes. The result came back the same to each one of those three questions, and it came back that Tyjanique told the truth.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry I did this to you. I hope you can forgive me.
I can forgive you, Mom. You still my mom. I'm always gonna love you no matter what.
Knowing now what you know, will you have any contact with that man?
No, you got my word.
I want to just close the show. This is an incredibly painful story because of what happened to her, and then the doubt that you had. If you're a parent and your child comes and tells you a story like Tyjanique tells her mother, whether you have doubts or not, you got to land on the side of believing your child, always. Because you can't take a chance and think, maybe she's lying, not when it comes to something like this. I hope that the two of you can move past this, what happened, and I do believe you probably need some therapy and some help, because that's certainly a horrible thing that happened to you. And I believe that your mother loves you. She made a mistake, and I'm sure she'll never make a mistake like that ever again.
Never.
Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks
so
for
much.
coming on the show.
Thank you. I have a